guest in the Comedy Corner today is one of the funniest comedians you never heard of. Please welcome my friend Jim David. Hello, Jim.
Hello. It's so cool. You know what? It's so cool to be here with you because we've known each other since the 20s. And yeah, and you think you know her. It's like she's always said exactly what's on her mind. You know, you remember a few months ago, I said, would you and Steve like to come over for dinner? And you said, for what?
It's refreshing. Okay, now let's see. Your career is going like crazy.
Joy, the offers...
They don't know you, though, yet.
Well, the offers just keep pouring in.
Yeah.
I performed at the Akron, Ohio Home Depot Caulking Conference. I performed at the Bob's Big Boy Clean Colon Festival.
Oh,
you remember that?
Yep. The Clean Colon Festival.
Yes, it was all over Nebraska.
Very nice.
And I performed for a bunch of eye doctors, and the guy actually said to me, if you have any jokes about the auricular pressure of the atrius humor on the optic nerve, that'd be great. And I said, I've got one, but they've all heard it.
They've heard it. Now, we're all talking about Christmas today. Are you looking forward to Christmas?
Happy Hanukkah, by the way.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. I'm not Jewish like you. I'm not Jewish. I'm Protestant. We don't have a rabbi. We have a golf pro. But you know, you were talking about Santa Claus.
Yeah.
My dad would always threaten me with no Santa Claus. You know, he'd say, son, if you don't clean up that room, Santa Claus is not going to come. And I'd say, excusez-moi, Padre. Santa Claus does not give two hoots whether or not my room is a wreck during the dog days of August. He has a life, unlike some people I know. And P.S., if Santa Claus doesn't come, you'll never be able to survive the guilt. So, not only is Santa Claus going to show up on time with bells on and with an entourage, but I am going to receive my flexible flyer and my Play-Doh Fun Factory, for which I originally placed an order back in January, or they are going to have to drag the river to find your body.
You know,
I was a nasty kid.
That is one of the most heartwarming Christmas stories I think I've ever heard.
Well, I was like the kid that, you know, I lived in a small town, but I always acted like I was a big city kid.
Yeah.
I'd stand outside our house at Thanksgiving with a velvet rope and a guest list. And you are Grandma? That's G-R-A-N-D. I'm sorry you're not on the list. Wheel over there, please.
I know you're from North Carolina.
Yes.
But now you're in the city. You love New York now. I know that
Right,
you do.
I love it.
So, you know, tell us something about New York.
What's so great about New York is that there's all kinds of different people here from all over the world, you know, and we just have to deal with it. You know, but everybody can. I mean, even the beggars that come up to you on the street or the subway, they can deal with it.
Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very sorry to bother you, but if you could spare a little change, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Good night. Buenos tardes, damas y caballeros. Perdonen la molestia, pero si puede darme un poco de cambio, lo aprecio. Muchas gracias. Adiós. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. Je regrette de vous déranger, mais si vous pouvez me donner un peu d'argent, je serai très heureux. Merci, merci, au revoir. Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Entschuldigen Sie bitte, aber hätten Sie vielleicht ein bisschen Kleingeld übrig? Ich wäre Ihnen sehr dankbar.
Thank you so much, Jim.
That's
it, hon. It goes really fast.
Thanks.
If you're in New Jersey, you can catch Jim David at Bananas. His career is taking off in Hasbrook Heights this weekend. We'll be right back.